suicidal ideation. And then I had family members that were in the same thing. And I had a choice that I needed to either change myself, heal myself, or go down the path where they went down. And I want to share this with you. So just to know that if you relate, if you're someone that's been through trauma, you've been through addiction, that you've had loved ones that took their life, that it's painful and it hurts, but you can grow from it. You could turn it into your superpower. And so my first tier system is about survival. And it's the place where we need to come, where we need to overcome traumas. We need to overcome addictions, hurts and pains, abuses, whatever it is. People, even the unaliving ideation. So what you do, you got to stop the bleeding to get through the crisis. And there's ways to do that. And one of the biggest things, especially if you're in a crisis, if you're in pain or if you're hurting and you don't feel like there's a way out, that's the time you need to reach out for help. And my free crisis guide that I've developed is some tools that you can use to utilize. Like, I'm not no professional, and I do feel like there's other professionals out there that you could talk to, but this is a guide to just some tools to get by. I call it the first 72 hours, and it's just something that you can do for yourself if you're in those struggles. And then it has resources where you can reach out to people for help. There's crisis lines in there. And so if you're interested or if you're wanting that, let me know. There's also, I think it's, you text 988 or you call 988. That's, I think that's for Canada. It's a national line. It might be for the States too, for North America. So I think having that too. And the other thing about survival is like I said, is who needs this addiction. So if you're in pain and if you're numbing your pain and if you're avoiding emotions and using alcohol and drugs, like, that's survival mode. And that's something that we need to address. There's an underlying thing that's holding you back from living the life that you so can live it if you choose to. And even if you do have unaliving thoughts, like, that might be just a sign that there's changes that you can make and you can help and you can grow yourself into. And so you could change your identity into something that you want to be. Like, who do you want to be? What person you want to become? If you're out of the room, how would you like people to describe you? And so these are the things that you can figure out for yourself. And I've had these. Like, I've changed I've changed a lot of my ideals and my identity too. And I want to be able to help and share with you the same thing. And I'll tell you one thing, it's not comfortable, it's not easy, but it's worth it. And going the traumas too. Like, there's traumas that will hold us back. There's traumas if you're feeling frozen or if you're scared, if you want to run away, if you don't want to deal with conflict, there's a good chance you've been through some traumas. If there's things that are, like, when it comes to, like, with traumas, we're just trying to make it. And we have all these things, and that's why addiction goes hand in hand with it. So the goal is to have safety, and sometimes it's 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time. And like I said, I have a free guide that talks about 72 hours where you can have resources and some tools just to help you get by. Let me know if you're interested in that. I'm still developing it, but if it is, just feel free to comment, message. If you want to stay up to date for when that comes out, hit the follow button. And if you like this content, like the video. It'd be much appreciated. So the tier 2 is like the building part. So it's like coming out of the trauma, it's coming out of the pain, and maybe there's gonna be reminiscence of it. I think that's the word, but it's something that you might need to go back to at some point. But after dealing with most of it or a majority of it, it's good to go to tier 2, and that's building. And that's learning tools, things like learning about codependency, about people pleasing, about boundaries, about feeling like I don't have enough confidence, I don't feel like I have the self-esteem or the emotional aptitude or awareness. All I know is I'm pissed off, I'm angry, I'm hurt. And it's like learning to have a better relationship with that. So who needs it? It's stable but stuck. And so it's like you're out of the survival mode, but now it's like I got to get back into a bit of living. And so it's like looking at those things, the people pleasing, the social anxiety, the no purpose. And if you look at the cost of people pleasing, you're going to become a person. If you don't address it, you're going to become a person that's not going to be able to have your own identity. You're going to lose yourself to other people's identity, and that's not fair to you. And if you relate to that, please like, share, follow. If you know somebody that is like that, share this with them. And social anxiety, like the cost of not dealing with it or addressing it is like being alone, not learning different dynamics, like not learning to talk with somebody or even have meaningful friendships or have a good social group. Let mind you, a dating life or a relationship. Like, yes, you can meet people that are online, but like there's so much value when you learn to socialize and you learn to understand the skills to talk with people wherever you go. And so it's important to address social anxiety. And that's one of the things I've struggled with too. And it's something that I've had to overcome. And I feel like I'm doing way better now, and I want to teach and help other people do it too. And the other thing is like having no purpose. So I think having the no purpose thing is you're just going on autopilot, and you're not really having a goal or anything. You're just letting life go by. So the goals to have while you're building yourself is to learn different skills, to have daily practices, and look at the small wins too. And I have, if you're interested, I got a couple of free guides I'm still working on. But there's one, it's called like building the social ladder, and it's just compiled of different activities and actions that you can do that you could put into your life today. But the thing is, like, one of those things is you can read about it, you're going to have to do it. And if you're committed to doing that, like this video, follow me, and I'll let you know when it comes out. Comment if you're interested. And so just to keep you up to date with that. And the other free guide that I have is about boundaries too, and it's like learning how to just give you a guideline of what to do to be able to say no, to be able to understand different kinds of boundaries, also to develop principles within yourself too. And I got another free guide. It's about the foundation, where you get to learn about your principles and what the meanings are for you. What are your deal breakers? What are the things that you're not okay with? To learn about yourself and just to stand up for yourself. And so my last tier is tier 3, which is thriving. So what it is, purpose, mission, integration, becoming who you actually are. And so you got to figure out who you are, and it takes time, especially if you come from a place where you were in addiction or if you're set in trauma. Like, it's gonna take time. And the other thing is too that's gonna happen is when you start growing and you start doing good, some people are gonna leave your life and some other people are gonna come into it. And so that's the other piece about it too, is you gotta let yourself become that person. So for tier 3, I'd say it's for thriving, people who want to thrive in their life and who want to just continue growing and be a beacon of growth and just having that freedom and that love for oneself. It's like having that healed foundation that's ready to do the really deep work that is not easy or uncomfortable to do. And again, the goal for that is to have legacy, to have impact, and become the man you were meant to be. If this hits home, hit like, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Follow for more real talk. And if you're ready to actually do the work, my website is ShaneKellyIntegratedHealing.ca. Free 15-minute consult, no pressure, just a conversation. Till next time, take care.